Gentle bend through the knees and then feeling for your tailbone dropping down. And then sweep the arms to the sky as you breathe in. Belly button draws to spine. And then take your hands down as you exhale. Start to roll on down. Peel the head, neck, and the shoulders. Once you're down at the bottom, just take a breath in. You'll fill up the back of the rib cage. And then as you exhale, press through your outer edges of the feet. Start to engage to the outer thighs and then rolling on up. Sweep the arms up to the sky, but without flaring your ribs. And then exhale, dive forwards. Bring your arms down, nice and heavy through the shoulders and the neck. Take a sip of air in down at the bottom, and then we'll come all the way up again. Stacking bone on bone. Once you come to the top, bring your arms in front, and we'll take our arms out, finding a little rotation through the spine. Exhale as you draw it in. Inhale, opening out. Find some more rotation through the hips as well, so they might move a little bit. Just alternating from side to side. Enjoy that nice stretch, opening through the front of the shoulder and underneath the armpit. And just do one more on each side. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Bring your hands down by your side and then begin to roll on down. Bring your hands to the mat and then just walk out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to a downward facing dog and then just pedal through the feet. You might want to send your hips from side to side, so a little sway through the hips and the heels. Or just continue to pedal the toes and the ankles here. Walk your hands back towards your feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling on up. And then bring it straight back down. Walk your hands out again to your downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then walk back. Rather than rolling up this time, just come straight out. So walk your hands in and then walk your hands back. We want to try to just keep our hips level without any crazy swaying from side to side. Just tracking your hands straight out in front. And then with each time, you can begin to lengthen through the body. So turning your downward facing dog into more of a high plank. A little press of the hips forwards. And then lift the hips as you walk it on back. We just got 2 more here. Bend the knees. And then last full round. 1, 2, 3, 4. And walk your hands all the way back. Roll up, stack the spine, come to stand. Beautiful. From here, we'll take our legs nice and wide into second position. Bring your hands to your hips and we'll just take it into a wide squat. So pressing firmly into both the heel, the outer edge of the foot, as well as the ball of the foot. Just make sure that your knees are tracking over second and third toe. And your tailbone is sliding straight down an imaginary wall, if you've got a wall behind you, that wall. All right, let's introduce some arms as well. So we'll reach out and in. This is the nicer version of a star jump. Starting to build a little bit of heat through the body. Squeeze through the hips and the glutes as you straighten through the legs. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. We've got little pulses, really pressing through the foot here, keeping a bend through the knees the entire time. So we're going to alternate with our heel lift. We've got little pulse. 5, 6, 7. Swap it over. Little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swap it over. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 to go. 1, 2. Swap it over. 1 and 2. Pop it down and stretch. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. Going to move into our standing saw. So just bring your feet a little bit closer. We're not super turned out. Arms will reach up, and we'll take opposite arm to foot. Stretch the top arm to the ceiling. Find a little twist. Then bring it up through center as you breathe in, and then over to the other side. So our standing saw, take pinky to pinky toe. Inhale to lift. Exhale as you twist and rotate. Now you can take it a little bit slower if you need. Otherwise, you can move at the pace that I am going at. Little bit of a cardio warm up, nothing too strenuous. So we've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming all the way. Bring it back to your little bends, your little squats. And then from here, we're going to move into a side bend. So really working through the obliques. As we do, I want you to imagine that you're wearing your imaginary corsets and everything is wrapping and strapping in nice and tight. So let's hold down here. Got a little archway with the legs. Bring your hands to your head. And then we're going to reach up and over an imaginary barrel. And then exhale, come on up. Take it over to your left. And then exhale, bring it up. So stay strong through the legs because we've just done a bit of leg work here. They might start to burn a little bit. Really focus here on the powerhouse. Moving the entire body here. So staying with the breath, lifting up and over. Exhale, we've got 4 to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's lengthen the left arm. We're going to go down and up, down and up. So there's a little bit of a mix here of nice side bend stretch, but we're still working on stability here through the trunk. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it straight up and over. If you need to straighten the legs, do so. Come straight down, over. Just notice what you notice if you've got any differences here between the right and the left. Really stretch over and down. Lengthen through the fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, legs are feeling it. 1. Bring it on back. Straighten through the legs. Heel toe the feet so that they're underneath your hips. And then we're going to roll on down, coming onto our hands and our knees. Stacking your wrists underneath your shoulders, finding a nice tabletop here. And then just begin to move just a couple rounds of cat-cow, finding some freedom through the spine. Option to take it into the sides as well. Little sway from side to side. Press your hips away, maybe full circles. All right, and then finding a neutral spine here. So tailbone slightly lifts, belly button draws into spine. Send the leg that's closest to me, or let's just go right leg long, and then left hand will reach to the top of the mat. So before you lift anything, just checking in that hip bones are square to the mat. Really lift up out of your supporting shoulder, and then we'll lift and float as you breathe in. Exhale to lower. For this one, I'll get you to turn your palm in so that your thumb is facing the ceiling. The movement through the leg will not be as high as you think. So just be aware if you can feel any sort of popping through the lower belly or any arching through the lower back. We've got 5 more here. Hug your supporting hip in towards the midline. Last 2. Hold this one up here. We're going to bend knee and elbow in towards one another, as if your arm and knee are like 2 train tracks. They're just shifting forwards and back. Inhale long, exhale as you bring it in. Really stretch and lengthen fingertips to toes. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. We're pulsing it up and up and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can reach behind, grab a hold of the foot, and then kick the foot into the hand. Nice. Release the foot and the hand. Just shift back onto the mat. Just make sure that you reset through the body here. And then we'll take left foot, right hand, stretch it long. Adjust where you need to. Press your supporting shin firmly into the mat, and then you lift. Inhale, exhale to lower. With each exhale, pull your belly button deeper in towards your spine. So I notice here with me that when I come to my left side, my leg won't lift as high as my right. So my range of motion becomes a bit smaller. Just notice that without judgment. Keep hugging your supporting hip in. Notice if you're swaying. I know I am a little bit. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it up here. Extensor chain, knee to elbow round, little cow. And then inhale for cat. Taking it opposite directions. Eye gaze can follow the hand if that's comfortable on the neck. 3 to go. 2, stay with the breath, stay strong. 1, take it out. We've got little pulses, up and up. Square off through the shoulders and the hips. Last 3, last 2, 1, reach behind, grab a hold of that foot. Stay for a stretch. Definitely warm. All right, release the hand and the knee back on. So we're going to move into our chest press. 2 options. Option 1, to stay in your quadruped with your hands wider than usual. Second option, you'll slide your knees away, come into a modified plank. Choose one. Pull your belly button in and then take your elbows wide, breastbone lowers straight down to the floor, and then press yourself up. Lower down for a count of 2, and then press up for a count of 1. So really working your wings, lats are stable down the back. Make sure your neck is nice and long, you're not cranking through the head. Eye gaze will just be down. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up. Now from here, if you are further out, just bring your knees in closer. Stretch your right leg long, keep your toes touching down. Pull your belly button in, and we're going to lower. The leg will lift and then press up. So as I lower down, my leg will lift, and then I'll tap my toe back down. So the leg's just coming along for the ride. There's no extra little can-can legs. We're taking away one base, which makes it a little bit more challenging here. Stay strong, stable through the shoulders. Let's just do one more on this side. Use your exhale breath as you push away. Bring your knee back in towards the center. Stretch your second leg long. Take your breastbone over and down. Oh, yes. Feeling it right in the back of the shoulders. Try to get your elbows in line with your shoulders as you lower. Let's go 3 more here. And last one. Bring your knee back in, sit back, child's pose. Roll your wrists just a couple of times in different directions just to take some pressure off that. All right, coming into our plank. So spread your fingers, stretch right leg long, stretch left leg long. We're going to hold our plank here. Now we're going to be flipping into our reverse plank, but first we're going to be finding our forwards plank. So bring your ankles together, glue everything shut, slight tuck of the tail in between the legs. I want you to slightly dome through the upper chest, press the mat away, and the neck is long. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, flip straight over. Fingers will be facing your glutes. From here, shift straight up into your reverse tabletop. So you might have to do what I'm doing and just walking my feet out a little bit, knees and ankles are stacked. Press the hips right up. So if you can, just check in that your shoulders and wrists are in line. We're not too far forward, not too far back. Float up, right leg, tabletop. Maybe straighten it. Maybe tap it down. Bring it back up. And then bend it back down. Let's try on the other side without shifting side to side through the hips. Squeeze everything up to the top. A little tap down and up and back down. Nice work. Drop the bum, roll the wrists. Whew. And then flip straight back over. We're coming into our plank. Option here, if it is starting to get a bit wristy, just come straight onto your elbows. But the more we do on our hands and our wrists, the stronger they will get. Press firmly into your knuckles so that you're not doming through the hands, putting extra pressure on the wrists. Bring your ankles together if they're not already. Squeeze through the glutes. Shift forward slightly, shoulders are over wrists, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, spin straight around. We've got one more round here. Now with this reverse tabletop, you can come up as we did, or you're taking it a little bit more advanced. You'll straighten your legs out, lift your hips up. Remember, try not to sink down through your shoulders. Lift your breastbone to the ceiling. Chin is slightly tucked. Now, if you're in tabletop, you might float your leg up into up above, straighten the leg. Otherwise, you're going to come into this one. Get a lift up and down. Let's go 3, 4. Yes. Last 2. 1. Ay, ay, ay. Fabulous. Sit down, roll the wrists. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll there. All right, let's finish with some yummy abdominal work. We'll roll on down onto our back. Just before we do, make a nice letter T with your arms. Knock your knees over to one side. Turn your head away. And then bring it up and over straight to the other side. All right, bring your knees underneath your ankles, ankles underneath your knees. Stack your hands behind your head, bring your elbows forwards. We're coming into a abdominal crunch. You can bring your knees straight up into tabletop if you're ready. Alternatively, you'll just pop your feet back down. So exhale, take your eye gaze towards your belly button, finding some movement through the thoracic spine. This movement is coming from the center, from your powerhouse, assisted by the breath here, yeah? So no crazy neck movement, no jutting forwards. Slide your ribs down towards your hip bones. Let's go for 5. 4, pull the belly button down. 3, 2, next one here, hold it up, straighten your legs up to the sky. Option to reach your hands forwards or support your neck. Drop one leg down and then bring it back up. Alternating, and just know that you don't have to bring your leg all the way down. Just bring it to that spot where you can feel lower belly switching on, not switching off. If you need to, you can drop the head, take a rest, and then come straight back up. We're going to inhale and exhale. Let's go. 5. Oh, yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head for a moment. Bring your ankles together. Little froggy knees are apart. As you press away, you're going to curl up. Inhale, lower, knees towards your shoulders. Exhale, curl up. Flex the feet here. And then as you straighten the legs, wrap thighs together. We're aiming to scoop out the spine, flattening lower belly here. And then if you're ready, you can bring your arms straight down. Maybe get those shoulder blades off even more. All right, we've got 4 to go. 3, 2, last one here. We're going into our scissors. Bring the knees in, grab a hold, right leg, left leg is long. Let's inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Curl those shoulder blades right off. Pull your leg into your chest. Exhale for 2. In for 2. Out for 2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fabulous work. Bring your knees into your chest. Lower all the way down. We're going to finish with some teaser and rolling like a ball. So with our teaser, what I'll get you to do is stretch your legs out long. Bring your arms up to the sky. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, start to curl the head and the shoulders up. Bring your hands to your outer thigh and then lift up. Little cheat way to come down. See if you can keep your toes and your eyes in the same line as you slowly put each vertebrae back onto the mat. Feet and head will lower at the same time. Sweep the arms to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, pull the tummy down, eye gaze to your feet, slide the hands outside and then come up. Nice long spine, and then let's reverse it. If you're keen, if you're game, you can stretch your arms all the way down. Beautiful. So you can try this, reaching up and then floating on up. Oh yes, so simple, right? And then to come back down, pull your kneecaps up towards your hips. Let's do that 2 more times. Yeah. 1 more. Take it nice and slow as you lower down. Exhale, come all the way up. Use your exhale, empty out the belly, empty out the breath. And then finishing with rolling like a ball. Place your tiptoes down, hold the outer edges of your ankles. Now bring your knees right into your chest and then curl yourself into a little ball. Use your inhale breath as you roll back to the shoulders. Exhale, come on up. Inhale back. Exhale as you curl up. Just doing a couple rounds like that. Trying your best not to use momentum. I know it's hard. Try and glue your forehead to your knees if you can. And then come all the way up. 2 to go. And 1. Fabulous. Coming all the way up. bringing your feet into a cross-legged position, and then we'll just take it up and over. Nice little mermaid stretch. Bring it all the way up, take it across into a twist. Let's do that one more time, up and over to the right, and then a twist to the left. Now let's move it to the second side. So we'll come over and then twisting to your right. One more time, up and over. And across. Reach behind you, interlace the hands, opening through the chest, and then there's a little fold forwards. Reach your knuckles away from you, coming all the way up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again soon.